The new look Liverpool is going to be a problem. Klopp's gone now, and the new man in charge, Arne Slot, has already delivered two big results to show his Liverpool side mean business from the beginning, silently making plans to dominate the Premier League. Thing is, it didn't quite start like that though. In Slot's first game head coach, the Reds lost 1-0 to Preston North End. Still, it was the early days, more like they hadn't gotten into the groove yet. The plane flew down to the States, and ever since they set foot on that American grass, Slot's team had been playing some impressive football. 3 wins on the spin, beat Real Betis 1-0, beat Arsenal 2-1 and beat Manchester United 3-0, with all 3 goals coming in the first half. A massive statement. The squad seems to be in harmony and loving the football they're playing now. Between those wins, each game showed the basics of Slot's style of football and how he wanted his Liverpool team to set up. Now, there have been a lot of videos and articles saying Slot's preferred tactical setup is the 4-2-3-1, but the man himself doesn't agree with this. If anyone watches closely, they would think I played 4-2-3-1. We use a different formation for the build-up. We approach in a totally different way from game to game and from situation to situation. Okay, so he wants to play fluid football, but how does his team actually play? The pre-season games in the United States gave a load of clues to this. Starting out from the back, he's got the goalie involved. Now, when the season starts, it might be a much different case with Alisson Becker, but in the pre-season games, he used Cameron Keller in goal. And one pretty clear thing is that Slot wants his goalkeeper to have the confidence to be able to play out from the back. Keller did try this and almost got caught out in possession, and given how cool Alisson usually is in situations like this, once Slot as his first choice goalkeeper back, this might become a deadly weapon for the team. Still at the back, it's a well-known secret that under Klopp, one of the team's biggest threats was the fullbacks and how they attacked. Under Arne Slot though, there's a tweak to that. If the squad's fully fit, you'd be wrong not to expect a centre-back pairing of Virgil van Dijk and either Ibrahima Konate or Jarrell Quansah. And one thing all 3 centre-backs have in common is the ability to pick out a pass from deep, ball-playing centre-backs, another weapon under Slot's belt. The midfield is where things get interesting. Slot's sticking to his double pivot midfield on paper at least, using 2 players at the base, and this made him experiment for all 3 games to see which duo is the best fit. In the game versus Real Betis, Curtis Jones and Wataru Endo were the 2 holding midfielders, and to be honest, neither of them put in a performance that was commanding enough to make them cement that role. It was likely they both had problems receiving the ball facing their own goal. So, in the game versus Arsenal, Slot took out Endo from the mix and brought in Soberslai. It didn't have that much effect because it still felt like the same problem was repeating itself. But once again, it's very important to remember that Liverpool has an array of midfielders who were missing from pre-season. Important ones too. Alexis McAllister only recently got returned from his summer break after winning the Copa America with Argentina. Ryan Gravenberch is back in the team as well. And another name who seems to have been forgotten is Stefan Bajcetic. He's slowly making his way back to full fitness and will become an option in there once he's fit. All of these options mean it's a question of finding a balance in midfield and watching it click. And if that doesn't work, they can always go into the market and get a proper holding midfielder that suits the system. One thing is for certain though, when it comes to the attack under Slot, Liverpool will be very hard to deal with. Incisive breakaways like Salah's goal aren't exactly new, but the new intricate build-up before emphasises the passing game Slot is about. It wasn't just an aimless kick from Keller. Arsenal were pressed high up, and the long ball over the top into the area left free. Jota won his aerial duel, found Harvey Elliott, and in turn set Salah on his way, and the Egyptian did the rest. A passing sequence with a speedy finish. For years now, Salah has been Liverpool's most potent attack in terms of goal numbers, but Slot's all about bringing new dynamics to the attack, and one man who seems like he's going to flourish in the new system under Slot is this guy. Harvey Elliott. Under Klopp, Elliott was most times played out wide or in a deeper midfield role, but with Slot now at the helm, he's playing in that number 10 role just behind the striker, almost like a free role that allows him to easily gravitate and find pockets of space to exploit. Elliott is naturally a technically gifted player, and with his new position it allows him the creative freedom to express himself, an opportunity to make a new mark at the club he's taking. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, you'll love the content we release every week on the channel, so make sure you comment, like and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all our stuff. Now, Elliott's progress is the same line with another player who seems like he's been reborn as well. When Fabio Carvalho first joined Liverpool back in 2022, there were question marks regarding his position and whether he'd be able to fit into the team. It resulted in him going on multiple loan spells to get minutes and game time, but now under Slot he's dropping performances to show he can play in this new system. This goal against United was class. He dropped Casemiro and still has the confidence and composure to slot home with his weaker foot. At this point, he seemed like a great option to have, given that Liverpool will be involved in a lot of competitions in the upcoming season. Leading the lines this season has been Diogo Jota, and he's done okay too. Hit the bar against Manchester United and got the assist for Carvalho's opening goal in the same game. But when it gets down to it, Jota's main issue has always been staying fit. When he's fully fit and playing, he's the most complete forward in the team. He's very comfortable with either foot, has a surprising aerial presence for 5'10". Slot will want him fit and firing. It adds to the mix of options he's got to play in that position. Okay, so now we know the tactics Slot wants to get Liverpool to play with. The question is, does he have the complete personnel to carry it out? Well, he's got one of the best ball-playing goalkeepers in the world with Alisson. When they're back, both Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson as first-choice fullback should seamlessly fit into the new structure, especially Trent. A lot has been made about his defensive abilities, but playing slightly down the midfield allows him time and space to pick out balls like this. The midfield is where it seems the issues are though. For one thing, getting the balance with that double pivot in midfield is an issue that doesn't seem like the current crop of players in the squad can sort out. In attack, Liverpool seems blessed. Arne Slot has a variety of players who can play in multiple positions. Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez, Diogo Jota, Cody Gakpo, Harvey Elliott. All these guys can play outside or switch up and go down the middle if needed. Alright folks, well there you have it. Liverpool is definitely a work in progress under Slot. Tactically speaking, the man aims to make the Reds even better than they were. From corner routines to mini formations in the game, the idea is to be as unpredictable as possible, something the best teams in the world are capable of doing. If he pulls this off with his tactics, trust me guys, Liverpool will be unstoppable. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one.